Hi, it's Stephen here from Sports Connect. I hope you enjoy the little route. We're at Denton Dene. As you saw before, the route starts at Denton Library. It's a free car park and it's just next to a bit of the Hadrian's Wall. You walk through this first bit of the field that I'm in and you'll come to a road. We'll cross the road together and we'll get into the Dene, a much more exciting part of the walk. We'll see you there. Across the road at the bus terminus, the little bus station. Remember, when you're crossing the road, if you're with an adult, stay close, hold the hand, look left, look right, listen out, especially for those buses. If the road's clear, over you go. And then we meet the Denton Dene. There's a little map in the top right that shows you where you are. Entrance. There's a few routes you can follow. Parts of this is an ancient woodland. So when we get to the bottom of that little hill, I like to take this road here. There's a road to the right which takes it out of the Dene, and there's a road to the left. But I like to come back up that bit. We'll go along the middle path. I choose this path. I think it's a much more enjoyable. It takes you up the top of the Dene so you can see the views, then you can come back up. So when I'm on my walks, I always have my backpack with me, and in there I've got a bottle of water to keep me hydrated. If I'm going somewhere a bit further than a maintained Dene or park, I'll carry a map so I know where I am. I carry my mobile phone. I sometimes bring a sandwich or a bit of fruit just to have a little snack on the way. I think the most important thing is your bottle of water. As you walk along this path, you go alongside the school, Broadwood School, and we're surrounded by trees. It's lovely. There's some huge, very old trees in here. As it said on the sign, it's part of an ancient woodland. What else can we see? There's some brambles here, some blackberries. Yummy, yummy. You can pick them and make a nice pie or some juice. But before you go picking berries, remember to check them with an adult so they can identify them for you. You see down here there's lots of bits of old wood, old branches from trees that have fallen down. They're really important for the biodiversity in the Dene. Lots of little critters and animals that depend on them to live within, or even to eat and consume. And they're all part of the cycle that keeps the Dene thriving and alive. So this next bit is a little bit of a hill, but it'll bring out some lovely views of the Dene. Some wonderful things to see. Now, over the summer of 2020, the Pendower Good Neighbourhood Project, the Arts Development Team of Newcastle City Council, the Arts Connect team and myself at Sports Connect, we got together and we made a project that we called Outdoor Diaries. There's 8 sheets that you can take one with you when you go for a walk, and they've got little activities for you to try. There's things where you can move, things to discover, and things to create. Move, discover, and create. There's something on there for everyone, no matter your age, no matter your stage. There's something for everyone. Some of it's just sitting down and observing. Some of it could be moving in a certain way. Some of it could be creating a scenario. So we'll have a look at some of those sheets. And we might even try some of the activities today. I think I know which one I'm going to try because I love all these trees. So I think I'm going to enjoy one of these trees. I'll keep on walking. I'll see if I can find maybe my favourite tree. I like trees that grow outwards. Yes, lots of trees grow up to try to get the best bit of the light. But some trees you can find that grow outwards and they take up a lot of the floor space. And they're the trees that I really enjoy. Let's see what we find. Move, discover, create. Our outdoor diaries. There's 3 activities here. Give a tree a hug. Going on a bug hunt. Can you see a bee? Can you find a worm? Can you find a beetle or a butterfly? And fabulous flowers. You can move to give a tree a hug. Or you could spend time sitting next to a tree. You can discover. Going on a bug hunt, discover some bugs. Or you could create with these fabulous flowers. You can pick some flowers, make an arrangement, make a daisy chain. You can make a little bit of art with the different colours. Be sure not to pick all of the flowers, but you can enjoy some of them. If you want a copy of one of these sheets, or even all of the sheets in the collection, just get in touch. As long as you're in Newcastle upon Tyne, we can get one to you. Or if you check out the Facebook page, look for Outdoor Diaries Newcastle, you can download them and print them off yourself. The woodland. Oak, elm, sycamore and ash. Oak, elm, sycamore and ash trees dominate this ancient semi-natural woodland. This woodland is so old. It's maintained, but it's also a natural woodland. Now this is a big old tree. Wow. Look at those branches. Smell lots of different things. I can see many different things. I can see different trees, different plants on the ground. I'm looking out for these nettles, the stingers. I'm just enjoying sitting by this tree. I can hear birds tweeting. I can hear the wind rushing through the trees. It's a nice tree to enjoy. Carrying on from that tree, there's a path to the left which will take you to Scotswood Sports Centre. There's a path straight forward and there's a path to the right. We're going to take the path to the right. And this will bring you all the way around. I'm finding signs of birds. Our feathered friends. It's a feather. And just underneath this leaf is that oak. It's possibly oak. I see an eggshell. The chicks hatched out of that. There must be a nest up in the trees. It's great when you're having a walk through the forest, all the different things you can see. Signs of animals living here. It's amazing. As you come up the path, you see there's a turn in the road and the pathway to the left. There's little wooden steps and a fence at the top of it. That's where we want to go. If you carry on up there, it'll take you to the end of Broadwood School. It's not where you want to go. You want to turn left where the fence is. And you can see down below big fallen trees. There's ivy growing up the side of this tree. And we want to get up these steps. Up we go. Up, up, up. Once you get to the top, we're at the top. And there's some metal railings. Don't go through the metal railings. Turn and go down the steps. I'm finding lots of mushrooms on my walk. It's that time of year where a lot of mushrooms are out. I like finding mushrooms and spotting them, but don't pick them unless you're with an adult and they say you can pick them and they know what kind of mushroom it is. Some mushrooms can hurt you, so it's best just to look at them and not touch. Down at the bottom of those steps, you can see a little track going through with some hills. I just want to cross over that little track. And start heading left again. Cutting back down into the Dene. Here's another good tree. You can get your fingers in on the bark there. It's good to feel. I'm going to see if I can get my hands around it. See if I'm big enough. If my arms are long enough. Nope. I can't manage. Ugh. If I was with somebody else, I can maybe get them to go on the other side of the tree and join hands. I wonder if you can find a tree that you can put your arms all the way around. Maybe you need 2 more people to help you get the arms all the way around. Go and explore those trees and see if you can hug one. Get your hands all the way. When these oak leaves have fallen from the tree, they start to change colour. They were green, then they start to turn yellow. And soon enough, the leaves turn brown and start going a bit crispy. Now these leaves will decompose and they'll start feeding the soil underneath. See lots of leaves there. And in this soil there'll be lots of little bugs and worms and spiders and all sorts of different creatures living. Mushrooms will pop up. Another little mushroom. And it'll feed the soil so more things can grow. The trees can stay healthy. See, we've got some more bramble growing, some blackberries. So as the trees lose the leaves become food for the forest. New things can grow. They'll drop the leaves, that'll feed more. So one big circle, one big cycle. The forest looking after itself. Heading to the bottom of this path, you might notice that this is the hill that you came down. And then you turned along there. This is the path that you came down, and then you turned up this path and went all the way around, back down to where you're standing. Now we want to go down this hill and turn back up the Dene. We're going to walk through the Dene this time. It's a lovely place and to explore. Let's do it. Scotswood Sports Centre's over there. We're going back through the Dene. I'm listening. I think I can hear 4 different birds. I can hear a crow. I can see a pigeon. And I can hear birds with a high-pitched tweet. I'm not too sure what they are. But I can also hear a magpie chattering. It's great, all the sounds. All the sounds you can hear. I also just heard a rooster, a cockerel. When you're in the forest, in the Dene, just stop and listen. What can you hear? To me that looks like a nice place to sit and have a drink of water. We've been walking for a while now. It's time to have a little rest. I had to go through this mud. I've got my boots on. And get my water out my bag. So this is the point where I come for a little rest. Got my big bottle of water. I always feel better after a drink of water. We're going to be walking up a hill soon. It was best to stop and have a little drink, have a little rest. Do more looking, listening, smelling. There's lots to see. See those rocks? Wow. They're like mini caves. And over here I can see more mushrooms. It's important that we just look at the mushrooms. You don't need to touch them. There's more mushrooms there. These ones are a pinky colour. And on the ground, it's fallen from an oak tree. The squirrels will probably eat that. We'll leave it for the squirrels. It's a big one. Let's get back on the path. We'll carry on walking. These scenes are incredible. Trees growing up the side of the hill there, on top of these rocks. What a lovely walk. Quarry workings. Quarry workings. The exposed sandstone is a relic to the Dene's industrial past. So all these big rocks that we see at the side of the Dene or in fact sandstone, when the Dene used to be a quarry. They'd extract the stone. Hello puppy! It's time to start walking back up the hill. I'm pleased I drank some water and had a little rest. You see up the top there, there's the bus terminus, the bus station. There's Broadwood School to the side. And we want to go back up this little hill, cross the road again, and head towards the library. We're coming out of the forest now, out of the Dene, heading up the hill. And there we are, we've crossed the road. We're back on the other side of the Dene, heading towards the library. There's not as many trees around here, more open fields. There are some crows on the grass there. I hope you've enjoyed the walk. Now you know the route, you can go and try it yourself. Let me know what you found, what you saw, if you enjoyed walking through the Dene. If there's any areas around your house or in Newcastle that you like walking, tell me. We can walk them together. I can do a little route of it. Look forward to seeing you again. This is a part of the Roman wall that Emperor Hadrian built with the Romans. And in Newcastle, there's lots of different bits of this wall that you can go and find, leading all the way across towards Carlisle. Maybe we'll go and find different parts of this wall when we do more walks together.